On behalf of the faculty and staff of the College of Arts and Letters, I welcome all graduates, families, and friends to the commencement ceremony of the class of 2021 from the College of Arts and Letters at Michigan State University. Hello, I'm Chris Long, Dean of the College of Arts and Letters. The ceremony we celebrate today is called commencement because it marks a beginning. You are embarking upon a new path as you leave our beautiful campus and chart a meaningful course for your lives. At such moments of beginning, it is fitting to reflect upon the paths that have brought you to this commencement. For we celebrate here today not simply the courses you have passed, but the educational experiences that have prepared you to make the world a better place. As you may know, like many of our graduates here today, I'm an avid writer and I have my own blog. When I write regularly, I think I'm a better administrator, probably a better husband and father, certainly a better scholar. Writing affords each of us an opportunity to slow down and reflect, to craft a thought or articulate an idea. And most importantly, writing for me brings things into focus. When I sat down in 2017 to write a welcome message to the class of 2021, I focused on that odd-looking tree in West Circle between Linton Hall and the MSU Museum, encouraging you all to be resilient like a tree. You see, this 350-year-old tree had been knocked down in a fast-moving, violent storm in the summer of 2016 as I sat in my office in Linton Hall that overlooks this space. Many of us thought it had died, but its roots remained strong and it persevered. To be honest, at the time, I thought this example of resilience would be a fitting metaphor to encourage you to persevere through the educational challenges you would inevitably face during your 4 years at MSU. I had no idea then what we know now. No class in the 166-year history of the university has had to weather so much, nor be more resilient than you, the class of 2021. No one could have anticipated the storms you have weathered at MSU. No one could have known the depths of your capacity not simply to survive, but to flourish, despite a pandemic that has forced us to create new modes of connection and community. The challenges you have faced over the past 4 years have tempered your character, strengthened your spirit, and shaped the people each of you have become. The grace and adaptability, grit and determination, creativity and ingenuity with which you have responded to the challenges you have faced are now inextricable facets of who you are. Now more than ever, the world needs the strengths of character you have developed during your time here at MSU. We need your grace and adaptability in a complex, interdependent world. We need your grit and determination to redress the grand challenges of our time. We need your creativity and imagination to build the world anew as we emerge transformed by the crucible of this pandemic. There's nothing the world can now throw at you that you're unprepared to handle. You have harnessed the great power of a liberal arts education. You are able to see the connections beneath the surface of our alienation. Imagine possibilities where others only see obstacles. Create new, more just realities in a world that too often, and especially now, seems broken and depleted. The education you have received here at MSU is an education in the art of the possible. As we move from this period of distancing into a new era of togetherness, we will need your ingenuity and resilience and perseverance to create a more just and equitable world. Congratulations.
Congratulations, College of Arts and Letters 2021 graduates. What a momentous achievement. Wow, after last year, you are truly unbelievably amazing. What can you not handle now? Right on the eve of a major milestone, your senior year as Spartans, the COVID-19 pandemic was at its peak, a shattering global event indeed. Your classes moved to hybrid and online learning, and those strict social distancing measures for in-person classes must have been a head-spinning turn of event for you. You could no longer hang out freely with friends, go out to eat, or even see loved ones. But you found a way to convert this monstrous obstacle into a powerhouse of online learning, Zoom engagement, and doggedly engineered it to make it successfully work to meet your goal while helping others along the way. Stunning, resilient ingenuity. Now that's a Spartan. You no doubt also could have made child's play of the Peloponnesian Wars. While the pandemic dominated and ravaged our lives this past year, it also unveiled what could no longer be ignored: dire, deep-rooted social, racial, and economic inequalities. Through your liberal arts education, you now have the power to transform social justice that will bring about tangible change into the world. MSU has prepared you to value and embrace differences, actively challenge hidebound institutional barriers, and maintain a robust invitation for all voices to be heard in your personal and professional lives. As you leave MSU and enter your chosen professions, you will not run out of obstacles. In 1976, when I graduated Cal with a Bachelor's of Science in Clothing and Textiles, I had never had any idea it would lead to an exciting and decades-long career of over 4 decades. Even after retirement, my MSU journey and connection continues. A Spartan education truly is the gift that keeps on giving. Through your contentious leadership, you have proven yourselves to be clear-eyed, intellectually well-armed, and equipped to handle anything. Congratulations to you all on your steadfastness and beautiful achievement. Our future is in great hands. And welcome to the MSU alumni family. And go green.
Congratulations, graduating class of 2021, on earning your degree from Michigan State University, College of Arts and Letters. In addition to your major, you've continued to learn about what connects us, thanks in part to the learning experiences that are unique to you as the class of 2021. These past few years, you've approached learning through new and changing learning experiences, and then newer and more changing learning experiences, and then newer and more changing learning experiences. And you've kept moving forward in the midst of stress like social injustice, civil unrest, and a global pandemic. And the past year plus has given you a unique understanding of the importance values like empathy, inclusion, and belonging have in supporting meaningful connections. Michigan State University provides a foundation for lifelong learning, and with your experiences, your foundation has got to be made of vibranium. In prepping for this talk, I remembered an event from my time at Michigan State, class of 87, where we tried out video calling and provided feedback on that experience. I sat in a lab in front of a cart of electronic gear, and a couple of rooms over was another person in front of a cart, and we video called, talking back and forth through a grainy black and white 4-inch by 4-inch diameter screen where we could kind of see each other's faces from about the neck up. And it was magical, as in Star Trek magical, as in the original series, because that's what we had, still the best series. But as magical as I thought it was, my initial feedback was that I didn't think it was something I'd need in the real world, when I could just pick up the phone and talk with someone. Fortunately, I had the Keep Learning and Stay Curious Foundation from Michigan State University. Because from my first video call that I didn't think I'd use in the real world to today, I can't imagine what my real world of working from home this past year would have been like without video meetings. So thanks to the power of ubiquitous computing and people-centered experiences, I connect globally with coworkers, and they're often the only people I see outside of my immediate family. While working together, we're also connecting our changing real worlds of people and kids and pets, and we call them our office mates, our hobbies and our workspaces. And these video meeting connections continue to grow, and they're even more magical now. So class of 2021, I hope that the curiosity to learn more that brought you to Michigan State University is stronger today than when you started, and that it continues to grow. As you move forward professionally and personally, be confident that you have an amazing foundation. It's a unique foundation to continue to learn anything you put your mind to. And I'm looking forward to learning from you as you and your unique skills and perspectives continue to shape our world. Thank you for providing me the opportunity to celebrate you, and congratulations.
Hello and welcome, friends, family, faculty, and most importantly, the class of 2021. Before I congratulate, I must acknowledge and appreciate. On behalf of the class of 2021, I'd like to start off by thanking the College of Arts and Letters for identifying the potential for greatness in all of us, oftentimes before we even saw it ourselves. Thank you to Dean Long for truly making this college feel like home. Your passion and enthusiasm for service, collaboration, and global exploration has truly transformed the way we view ourselves in this world. I'd like to thank the college faculty, staff, alumni, and donors for their selfless dedication of time and resources. Finally, I would like to pose a special thank you to family members and loved ones whose support has made this moment possible. Now I finally get to say it. Congratulations. Congratulations to the College of Arts and Letters class of 2021. I'd like to start off with a word we've all probably heard more in the past year than we have in our entire lives: unprecedented. I apologize in advance for the amount of times you'll hear me say it in the next couple of minutes, but I'm hopeful it would take on a new meaning by the end of this. The definition of unprecedented is never done or known before. Just as our world experienced an unprecedented year of unprecedented challenges and obstacles, I'd like to open your eyes to what is in store. Our world is gaining a group of unprecedented leaders with never before seen perseverance, possessing a standard of excellence that has never been known before. Unprecedented world changers, activists, philanthropists, artists, scholars, creatives, Spartans. It is through being a Spartan we have come to realize we are not defined by what happens to us, but rather how we choose to respond and react to circumstances. We have all chosen to respond with unprecedented boldness, unprecedented determination, and unprecedented grace. No longer looking back, we must look up and look out. Look up at the endless blessings that got us in these seats, and look out for all the chances and opportunities that await, ones that will propel us into our purpose. Although it seems the only certainty is uncertainty, I cannot be more proud and excited to face the future, knowing that the College of Arts and Letters has fully equipped and prepared us with the skills to overcome and triumph. Congratulations to my fellow unprecedented graduates.
Welcome friends, family, faculty, and of course, the graduating class of 2021. It cannot be understated that our senior year was unlike any other in the history of senior years at Michigan State University. This year was different, it was difficult, and it was filled with memories that will find their place within the stop-motion memory reel of our Spartan experience. I believe that we don't have to pile on positivity in order to be at peace with everything that happened during this unprecedented pandemic. One of the most powerful things that I have learned throughout my undergrad is the importance of being able to hold two seemingly opposing truths together at the same time. It is true that we have faced immeasurable loss and experienced a senior year where we deserved so much more than what our circumstances allowed for. And it is also true that we have completed an undergrad filled with accomplishment that deserves to be honored and celebrated. I think that when we acknowledge both of these truths, it allows us to feel an even deeper sense of accomplishment, knowing that we arrived at this moment today. When I first moved into Michigan State, I set my luggage down on the dusty linoleum floors of my dorm in Mason Hall, and I cried. I was so excited to be in college. The following 4 years were filled with lots of cherry cokes from Sparty's, lots of 1020s at Wells Hall, and lots of people who have helped me to become more competent, more compassionate, and more compelled to make a meaningful change in the world around me. Through all the people that I have met, I've learned that everybody has a story, has a purpose, has a vibrancy, and life is so much more full when we seek to discover that in others. James Baldwin has become one of my favorite writers after first reading his work in my very first semester at Michigan State. He says, quote, "You think your pain and your heartbreak are unprecedented in the history of the world, and then you read. It was books that taught me that the things that tormented me the most were the very things that connected me to all the people who were alive, who had ever been alive." End quote. As graduates of the College of Arts and Letters, and as authors, artists, and teachers, I think that we have a beautiful opportunity to create that feeling of connection for others, and not just in their moments of pain and heartbreak, but in their moments of joy and love as well. And in our world, which can be contentious and confusing, I think that it is liberating to create something that reveals the vibrancy in all people. We have all come a long way from the dusty linoleum floors of our dorms, and we cannot know exactly what life will look like beyond this parking lot in Wells Hall. But uncertainty is not something that we are strangers to. And when we face uncertainty in the upcoming years, I know that we will be grounded in the adaptability, resilience, and growth that we've all exhibited, not just in this year, but in the past 4 years at Michigan State. Thank you all. Congratulations to my fellow classmates, and as always, go green.
And now we would like to introduce the MSU College of Arts and Letters degree candidates in alphabetical order. Will the candidates please stand? On behalf of Michigan State University President Samuel L. Stanley, Jr., MD, who has been delegated the authority of the state of Michigan vested in the Board of Trustees, I confer upon all of you the degrees for which you have been recommended, with all the rights and distinctions to which they entitle you. According to custom, you may now move your tassels from the right side of your caps to the left. This act represents a great achievement and marks the beginning of a lifetime of dedicated service to the world. Today, we celebrate and recognize all of you who have completed an academic program in the College of Arts and Letters. And finally, we gratefully pay tribute to other individuals who have contributed their love, their understanding, their support, and their resources to help make this celebration possible. I refer to the good friends, family members, parents, grandparents, spouses, partners, children, siblings, and our world-class MSU faculty and staff. Thank you all. Once again, congratulations, MSU alumni. Welcome to the Spartan family. We shall conclude this ceremony by standing to sing the MSU fight song. Go Green!